And Stav, it's been really wet, especially in Scotland.
Absolutely, Ben. We've had some localised flooding, an amber warning, in fact, in force for southern Scotland, which now has been lifted. But it does look wet as we close out 2022. More rain to come.
New figures show the London Fire Brigade tackled more than 2,600 wildfires between June and August, 5 times as many as last year. Wellington and East London suffered one of the most devastating on the hottest day of the year. The brigade said the rise in incidents shows the challenge posed by climate change.
Hello there, good afternoon to you. So far today it's been rather wet and windy. We've had plenty of cloud around and we're going to hold on to a lot of that cloud through the course of this afternoon, but it should break quite nicely at times to allow for some brighter, some sunnier intervals.
It's there. I don't think we've seen too many blue skies today though. Chris Fawkes is here with a look at the weather. Some torrential rain today for a lot of people.
Yes, and we were hearing just earlier in the programme, weren't we? That's caused problems in Scotland. And looking at the forecast, we've got a few more issues actually to come for New Year's Eve. So let's delve into the details, shall we? Looking at the weather picture for tonight and tomorrow, mild air across most parts of the UK, but it will be bringing further bands of heavy rain through with the risk of some localised flooding. But although the mild air is across England and Wales and to a degree getting towards Northern Ireland, in Scotland the air is actually coming down from a northerly direction as we head through tomorrow, and that's going to be dragging in air that's cold enough to bring some snow showers. So different kind of hazards around really as we look at the forecast over the next 24 hours.
Hello again, a very good evening to you. Well, we see out 2022 with plenty more wet weather to come. So generally remarkably mild for this point in December. But on the flip side, a lot of soggy weather coming and going, quite windy as well, especially when we get that wet weather moving through.
Hello again. Well, it wasn't the most promising start to the day with all that heavy rain around, but the afternoon at least turned a bit brighter and it was very mild with temperatures about 5 degrees above average.
A very good evening to you. The weather letting us down a little as we approach the end of the year with cloudy skies, blustery winds and yet more rain moving through in the next 24 to 48 hours. For many of us, a soggy start to 2023.
Hello there. After a very wet morning, skies did brighten up through the afternoon for many of us with some sunshine, a few showers dotted around here and there. It was very mild across the south, but we see a return to the cloudy, wet weather for many of us as we head into New Year's Eve as well. So the last day of 2022 staying quite unsettled because of low pressure, quite breezy. Fairly fresh southwesterly winds bringing very mild air again to England and Wales, 10 to 13 degrees. Far north of England, Northern Ireland, Scotland remaining in that cold air, particularly across the north of Scotland. A quieter, colder, drier period, I think, for Monday, but the rest of the first week of January 2023 looks unsettled, but fairly mild in the south.